Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I am your goddess, Alicia. Hello, beloved. Welcome in, welcome in. It is Friday. We honor this beautiful day of Venus energy, of love, of beauty, of abundance. So, hello out there, wherever you are in the world. Welcome in to my abode. Come in the chat. Feel free to join. Say hello. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I would love to have you today. Yes. Let's get situated here. Let me make sure that I can see you guys. How you doing? Hello out there. Namaste. Hello. Come on in. Don't be shy. Say hello. Say hi. Join the chat today. You know what? It's hot as balls in here. I'm going to turn up the AC. Stay with me. Don't go away. Okay, y'all. Hello, hello, hello. It's hot. We had some cooling off days. Lots of rain. The heat is back up. Today it's 96 degrees here in the East Coast. What's up, Saj? Hey, Saj. You always on time. Never late. Never late. What's up, Namaste, beautiful? Yeah, today we are honoring Venus energy. Today is Friday here in the East Coast. Whatever day it is in your neck of the woods, this comes across your live, your channel. It is right on time. Spirit does not work in that fate. There are no such things as mistakes. If you are here, Spirit brought you here, there's something you need to know. Today we are honoring love, 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 passion, desire, creativity at an all-time high. Happy birthday to my Leos. It is Leo season of Oshun energy, season of goddess energy, season of that feminine dark rising passion, that phoenix energy. Oh yeah, I know that Leo is a fire sign. Hello, I know that fire signs are mostly connected to masculine energy. But let me let y'all know, hello, queens and goddesses, and the phoenix, and the dark feminine, a Lilith energy, there are Shun goddess energy, embody that flame, that fire. Hey, mistress, what's up, sis? Moderator in the house, y'all. My voice is her voice. If you have any questions today, we have a live Q&A, which means if you have questions or concerns about love, partnerships, relationships, marriage, self-healing in your body, in your emotions. Hello, positive connections around you. If you were reevaluating your allies or checking your yard, this is the live for you. I've incorporated a new option. If you just want a simple yes or no to a question that has been constantly on your mind, playing your emotions, has you up at night. Yes or no. without explanation, without a full reading. $5.55 give you confirmation, clarity, and a simple yes or determined no. I will only go further if it comes out maybe. I won't leave you maybes on red. I will explain what it will take to shift it into a no or yes. 2 cards, 1111, a full mini, $19.99. So get your questions, get your donations. Let's go. TGIF Friday. For those of you who are privileged enough to have the weekend off, you made it through another week. It is finally behind. You can unwind, let your hair down, pour your bubbly. You know what? This was not put together. Yes, I chose blue, but the blue cup was not a choice. I just reached for what was there. Do you see what's going on, y'all? Do you see the calmness, the serenity, the peace, the harmony? Blue represents peace, calmness. Hello. It's packed with ice. So today we are focusing on love, love of thyself, love for others, love of family, whatever's going on in your home. If there's arguments, disagreements, conflict between you and a sibling, a parent, a friend, a lover, whether your ex is still in that energy, bubbling, planning, strategizing, how to get back in, get back under, get you between those sheets, if you know what I mean. Spirit speaking today openly, no ambitions, no sugarcoating. It's coming to you just the way you need. We have a message of whether or not there will be a reconciliation, communication, conflict, and of course, warnings for the third party interference, family and friends, whatever's going on. This is where you get it. All right, y'all. Now, what deck will we open up with? This is my confessions. Just when I thought my chick on the side said she had one on the. All right, Usher is playing. There's a secret. There's hidden knowledge. There's something that needs to be exposed or is about to be exposed. Something you may want to know. But I'm hearing that playing out in my head. So we just going to dive right in. Matter of fact, let's begin with our Hidden Truth Oracle. Come on in, guys. Hit that like button in or out. Show your girl some love, some support. Let me make sure I can see who's coming in and out of the chat. Yeah. Healing all wounds. Healing all wounds of heartbreak, of pain, a separation, of divorce, whether it's a lover or a best friend, a situation that put you on pause, made you step back and redirect your energy. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to open up to the reality of what's going on. Hey, beloved, a lot of people don't want to know. Oh, you met Mistress Snow? Hello? A lot of people don't want to know. A lot of people are still in denial, and that's okay. Everyone has to go on their own journey, take their own pace, and discover their truth in their own way. No judgment, even if there's a delay in other areas of your life because you were still working out the kinks. Maybe you want to see what's there in the future, what's possible. You want to weigh your options. That's okay too. But be open to allowing. If Spirit says that there's something, it's retrograde, y'all. We're retrograde in Leo season 5. Several planets are in retrograde. I'm not going to. Saturn, Mercury, Pluto, Neptune, Uranus. I think that's it. All simultaneously. Let's call it for what it is. Do you see the natural disasters going on? Do you see the celebrities passing away? Do you see transformation of the weather? Temperatures breaking records all over the planet. You have floods, fires, volcanoes. Fire is rising because not only is this the age of Aquarius that we're in, not only are we in Leo season, but this is the year of 9, which is the year of Oya. And we know Oya don't go nowhere without Shango. Hello, fire couple, twin flames. Hello, Chucky and Tiffany, whatever you want to call them. They are rulers, they're conquerors, they're shifters. They bring destruction and chaos when necessary. They bring the towers. But that thunder strike, that lightning, that flame is to wake people up to the reality of what's going on, what can be seen. So let's tap in. Healing all wounds. Healing all wounds, opening up new doors to new opportunities for new love. And love can be in all kinds of connections. Love does not have to be a lover. A soulmate does not have to be a lover. A twin flame normally is a lover, but doesn't necessarily have to be. It's that energy that comes in to ignite your soul, to inspire you with a new passion, to create, to desire, to thirst again for life, for love, for elevation. It's that person that compliments you on your worst days and still supports you, cheerleads for you, and makes sure that you get back to being grounded, being focused, being you. They say that your twin, they say that your twin throughout lifetime is way more important on the journey than a soulmate. For a soulmate comes based on where you are in your life path. Where you are in your life path, the awakening, the enlightenment, the elevation, the transformation. That's what brings in a true soulmate. I ain't talking about the false or the karmics. I'm talking about a true soulmate. Depends on what point in your journey that you are, but a twin. Where have you been? Nobody loves me like you do. The voice is cracking and we're still singing. And what? Hello? A twin. You can get multiple twin flames along the journey of life from the time you are a toddler until you are 95 years old on your deathbed and they are by your side. Because normally the soulmate you get as a forever partner embodies your twin flame energy. But twin flames, that best friend, that bestie, that ride or die, that Thelma and Louise, that Chucky and Tiffany. Best friends are not always the same sex. My daughter, best friend, is a male, is a masculine, and they are inseparable. They are inseparable, and they are not in an intimate relationship. They are besties. They are true twins. And I love to see how they move in sync, checking up on each other constantly, holding each other down in or out the streets, if you know what I mean. It's a beautiful connection. It doesn't involve the pressure of sex, judgment, jealousy, envy, competition. That's a real twin. That's a real twin. When you can bounce off of one another and pull it back, when you can have an equal give and take, and you know that no matter what, even when you argue, even when you disagree, even on those days that you don't communicate, when you're both in your own bubble, take your own time to wind down. Time is no factor with a twin. Time is no factor with your twin. You always click, come back together. It's like you've never been apart. So if you know that energy, if you know that relationship, that is something you want to hold on to, for that is rare in this world. We know that best friends, well, I'm going to call them best friends because that's what we titled them. Know that best friend, that connection that you were with for years and years and years, and all of a sudden, you take a look, you see them for truly who they are, get the awakening, and you ease out, back away, lessen communication, because you don't want no drama, but you know it's time to let it go. It must fall away because you have grown. You have grown out of the connection. It's not that you are wrong or they're wrong. There's no need to place blame. It is what it is. But you know it's time to move on to something that fits your new growth, where you're going, how you're moving. Life changes us a lot if you allow it. And often as you grow up, you'll find that you may be growing faster than those around you. So now you have to break free and move on. Then there's animosity, anger, jealousy, envy. People will call you cold. Hello, cold. People will say that you're inconsiderate. Hello, no compassion, lacking what they need to hold you hostage to their energy when it's simply about you being you, living your best life and doing what you need to do to be happy and healthier. And that may be in a new direction. And often we have nostalgia, moments we think back and we reflect and we remember them with heartfelt emotions, and we second guess whether or not we should pick up the phone, call them, check on them, have the conversation, go visit, accept the invitation, and something in your gut tells you, you know, it feels like stepping back. You start to overthink it. You start to have some anxiety. Am I really moving on? Have I really grown? Or is that every time somebody from the past reaches out, here I go? And you're locked in indecision. You feel stuck and unable to decide, unable to move, because the judgment is not from them being placed on you. The judgment is you placing it on you. All of a sudden, you question yourself. Maybe I'm too hard. Maybe I am a little too into myself. Maybe I'm being considerate. And they make you second guess the steps, the moves you made. Well, I'm here to tell you, boo, every decision that you made while you were growing, while you were transforming, while life was changing direction in front of you, every decision that you made was the best decision for you. Including now that you've grown and you become stronger, you're more confident, you're more outspoken, you speak your needs, you walk in the walk and you talk the talk. You do not judge, but you do not allow people to judge the decisions you make. So if you decide to reconcile, to make that phone call, to communicate, to the invitation, to see how they doing, to answer the phone, to reach out. So what? Do you, boo? Stop worrying about what people will say. Oh, you ain't got no backbone. All of a sudden they came in and you easily manipulating and you digressing. That's a hater. That's a hater. Somebody that will constantly tell you and place their own fear, their own guilt and lack of confidence on you about choices you make. To be with, to speak to, wherever you need. If you have walked into a place of forgiveness, and it's without conditions, if you have walked into your godliness, your God's status, knowing that forgiveness is for you, it's not even about the other person. You're testing your resolve, your growth, your true transformation. Don't worry about what they think, what they say. They can't do it because they are not there. They have not arrived and they have not forgiven not only that, but themselves. It's about the forgiveness they have given to themselves. It's not about the other person. No, it's not about the other person. Because the other person is gone. They've done what they've done. You moved on. Life is better. Life is new. God is still blessing you. You have a lot to be thankful for, a lot to be grateful for. Life itself, breath itself, and a beating heart is enough to be thankful for. And if you know that God and pour out blessings of favor, of grace and mercy, of unconditional love and forgiveness upon you and your and your imperfections, and in your imperfections, and who are you to not pay that forward? For God can move miracles in anybody's life. If once you are transformed, once you are reborn, once God has made you over, taking you out of your mess and built you up, why can't God do that for them? Why can't God do that for them? Because you've decided it's not possible for them, that they are unforgivable, unchangeable, that they don't belong to God as well as you, that they're not a child divinely made, imperfect, same as you. So, those during retrograde will be receiving that phone call, that communication, that reconciliation offer on the table, even if it's for closure, even if you have no intentions of building a true bond again with that individual, even if it's for closure, even if it's for healing, even if it's only for healing and not for you. I speak to my high-ranking spiritualists, right? Those who claim to be going through a spiritual awakening, to be transforming. I'm talking to you. Claiming and doing are two different things. And they are acknowledged by God two different ways. If you are truly transformed, changed, reborn, elevating, vibrating higher, becoming a vessel, a tool for the Most High. If you're channeling, there's no way you can call yourself a healer. There's no way you can call yourself a healer. There's no way you can call yourself a starseed, an earth angel, an indigo baby. There's no way you can call yourself going through a spiritual awakening Tapping in to your spiritual gifts. Hello. There's no way you can call yourself a spiritualist and you harboring hate, unforgiveness, envy, jealousy, bitterness. For those who have not gone through that as of yet, but you already decided it's impossible for them to grow, you're living a lie and wearing a mask every day, thinking that no one sees it, that God don't see it, that the people you're around don't really see you, don't understand you. That seed that's growing inside of you, other than what's coming out of your festering, illness in the body, pain, muscle ache, headaches, issues with your image, your self-esteem, addictions, out the woohoo, loss of control, loss of control. So God will show you exactly who you are, other than what you say you are, by exactly what's going on around you, within you, in your home, on your job, in your community, in your finance, in your work. It will all surmount to the reality and the truth of what your energy that you're truly carrying. It will show you what needs to change immediately. Now, I'm not just speaking, I'm not judging. I too have been there several times, going through several transformations, relapsing, due to saying I forgave, but knowing that as soon as I heard the word reconciliation, communication, I was, hell nah, I think not them. How do you walk in the image of God? How do you figure you're going to be able to handle a spiritual practice and have God bless it? When every time you hear their name, and you know what I'm talking about, whoever they is, and it could be multiple individuals, every time you hear their name, automatically you're soured, bitter, angry again, thinking of everything they did, although you weren't right there showing up to receive it, as though you weren't right there showing up to receive it, opening the door, letting the man answer the phone, laying in the bed. We grown, busting it wide open, waiting for them to come back after they've gone away for God knows how long. This is reality check day. And I don't know why Oshun just shifted the energy. But I could feel it. The energy of this entire life just shifted. This is the day. This is the day when the mirror is placed right in front to show you exactly who you are, other than what you want others to see. Because God is about to reveal a whole lot of truth. Oh, God is about to bust it wide open. Oh, yeah. Because one thing I know is my God don't sugarcoat shit and don't bless no mess. Don't. So today is the day. Now, if you know that this is not your energy, then this is somebody around you. It's about to knock on your door, ring on your phone, tap, tiptoe in your dreams if they are not already there. Somebody's about to enter your scene. It's about to test everything you've been saying. It's about to test that new skin that you're wearing. It's about to test your resolve And if you are easily triggered, it's about to tell you step back, stand still, because God's coming in with your truth, the truth, their truth. And it's going, this is the season, we in Leo season, about the hunt, about the hunt, about the patience. Hello. Leo represents tribe, family, hunting, patience, determination, strength, courage. That sun energy represents healing, healing, healing a situation, you, them, a family, a marriage, a bond, a friendship, whatever it is, we're going to find out. I got these cards. I'm just going to go ahead. I wish I had treated you better. I wish I had treated you better. Somebody wants to confess. They wish they had treated you better. Why? Obviously, this is a relationship in separation or ended completely in the divorce or just a walking away. Somebody is in heavy regrets. Somebody knows after spending time alone, maybe there's been a lot of time in between. Maybe grass wasn't greener on the other side, or just simply living life, not being able to forget you, to forget what they done, what was said. This is obviously a connection with very little closure. It came with very little answers to what and why it may have ended. Maybe there's a clue, but there's obviously something not known that has not been revealed. But somebody wishes they had treated you better. Better friend, better lover, better daughter, better son, better mother, father, better sister, brother, better. Just being near you is intoxicating. Just being near you is intoxicating. Oh yeah, I'm talking to somebody that's very, very healing energy. Very healing energy. They may have not told you. They may have been around other people, and you may have felt that it wasn't you, you weren't enough, didn't understand why they didn't choose you, why they mistreated you, abused you, deceived you, lied and cheated, gossiped about you, and called you friend, lover, husband, wife, mother, sister, whatever. Something about you, there's a spark. Whether this is your ability to hold unconditional love, your ability to forgive, your ability to understand. Maybe you were the mature one in the connection. Maybe you were the mature one in the connection. Maybe even you both may have faced trauma in your lives. Coming together, you thought there was a way you could help each other heal. And maybe this person was unable to do so, and you might have blamed yourself. That you put in a lot of time to help them heal. You don't understand why. You wasted years or wasted time or wasted energy. It wasn't a waste. It was not a waste. Obviously, it wasn't a waste. They'll let you know. They wish they had treated you better and that you were intoxicating. They cannot forget what you gave. They cannot forget how you love. They cannot forget your compassion, your understanding. They cannot forget your kind words, your gestures. Maybe that your door was always open. Maybe that you always answer that call. Maybe they could call you in a moment's notice for an emergency and you pull the rabbit out the hat. Wherever it is, your energy is something they have not been able to find in anyone else. This, I'm assuming, is an intimate lover, husband, wife, lover, ex, somebody you maybe were intimate with, or for many of you, this may be a friend that you are no longer friends with because they were toxic and you got tired of the gossip. And misery loves company, but you were no longer living in misery, so you moved on to find better company. This is someone that wants you to know that even though you were friends, maybe he had stronger feelings for you than you knew. And they may have been too clingy because of what they really felt but didn't say. Whether they're same sex or separate, doesn't matter. Somebody can replace you. Somebody can't forget you. I hid who I really am. I hid who I really am from you. They hid who they are. They hid what they are, what they want, what they desire, what they need, what they can bring, what they cannot. Their secrets, their skeletons, they hid. The reason why they hid, maybe they were afraid that if you knew, you would run, you would second guess that connection. Maybe it brought them shame, what they really desired, their own internal conflicts, their own internal demons. They were afraid to really share with you or anyone. Some kind of inner battle with their own image. What I said earlier about something that was said, they wish they could take back their words. They wish they could take back their words. This person may have been verbally abusive when they were angry. When they were angry, they may have been verbally abusive. And maybe hurt your feelings on purpose. This person may have had a lot of trauma in their childhood, didn't learn how to communicate in a healthy way. They've been growing up with a lot of violence, arguments, yelling, anger, throwing shots. Hello, everyone wanting to be in control of the conversation, have their own way. And they may have said a lot of things that now they wish they could take back, but they cannot be taken back. Words hurt, words sting, and they leave scars. This ain't my belief, but I've often heard that physical abuse is easier to cover up than the pains that words leave behind. The scars that a word can leave in your soul, in your mind, in your heart, will live in you sometimes forever. Whenever you see that person, it comes back to life. It's like you hear it again. You relive it again. A physical bruise, we can cover it up, we can heal it, we can nurse it, we can mend it. But a scar from verbal abuse often does not go away. Hey, Julia. What's up, sis? Hey, queen. Good. I'm doing good. So, something they said they wish they could take back. Only you know what that is. I couldn't let you get close to me. I couldn't let you get close to me. This is definitely somebody that grew up with a lot of trauma, whether it was physical abuse, whether it was domestic. They grew up with a lot of trauma in their lives, parental, especially in the family. Family love is the first love. If that is karmic, if that is toxic, oh, that can leave scars last way longer than that of a failed marriage or relationship. A family bond, the first bond, teaches you how to love. The love of a parent, the love of your mother, of your father. For girls, it's your father. For girls, it's daddy's little girl. How that man treats that little girl teaches her how to accept treatment from other men growing up. Oh yeah, it's real. It's real. That's why so many of our women out here are lost, unable to maintain a relationship, low self-esteem, easily manipulated, taken for advantage, used and abused by narcissists, men and women, because as a little girl, either you didn't have a father, or you had an abusive father, or a father that was a narcissist. You saw a father mistreat your mother, mistreat the woman in his family, go absent, a deadbeat, didn't care for his children, didn't care for you, didn't disrespect their mama, whatever the reason was. This is the man that raised you, or did not, or came in and out your life for my feminine. You were taught that masculinity was toxic from the beginning. The man who gave me life, who helped give me life, was toxic, was never there, was gone, was absent. Mama talked ill about them constantly. Whether or not they deserved it, that's still on her. Whether or not they deserved it, that's still on her. Hello? Because she can make the difference. She can make the difference. Now, I personally, in my own, I've had deadbeat baby daddies. Hello? Not all of them. I had one that did what he needed to do financially, picked them up, stayed in their lives, gave guidance. He may not be perfect, but he did not have a father to teach him. There was no masculinity in his family, no brothers, no uncles. He was solo rolling and still did everything he could with what he had in him, what he seen, what he learned, to try to be the best father. He made mistakes. He still does, but he's there. They can call him, he'll come. They need something, he got it. Paid child support constantly, on time, without delay. And still, what else you need? Because I know my little 12%, when mama got you living in her house, feeding you, bathing you, nurturing you, running you back and forth to school, it's giving 100%. Child support is 12 to 17% for the absentee parent. And they don't even want to pay that. When mama is there, whoever's in the house, normally it's mama, so I'm going to say that. Giving 100% of everything she got to maintain the home, keeping it clean, keeping it furnished, keeping it well, keeping it whole, keeping everybody solving all it. Yeah, mama's baby. So he realized that even with that, there was more that could be done. And he did it, and still doing it. And they young adults, and daddy's still there. Then my second baby daddy, because I was married, have kids from both marriages. That second one, till this day, employed, healthily employed, till this day. One child we have, and it's the girl. Ain't been there, not in no healthy way. don't show up, ain't on the phone, ain't checking in, don't cash, nothing. Back and forth to court, don't want to pay that measly 12% now. Don't even want to get that. God forbid. So listen, and I spoke about it in the past, willfully employed, upwards over $80,000 a year, consistently on that works for the city. And for the past 6-7 years of her life, when she was still a minor, a child, $25-$30 a week for this one child. And as far as I know, was the only child. Well, not right, but until then. One to fake flex, run in the street, spin up, hello, run through them hoes, be a player. But Carmen's a bitch. That I know very well. Hello. But I ain't begging, I ain't chasing, I ain't fighting, because God got me. I gave that to God. Take care of that. Heal that. Heal that. Balance that. Work on that. Work on them. Work on him. And still, after all, the trauma, the abuse, the mistreatment, hello, the lack of help, the lack of protection, the lack of inclusion, forgiveness. Forgiveness. I've seen the trauma. I know the trauma. But I got it. It was traumatic. It's only so much you can do to help. They don't want it. There's nothing you can do. So, you want to fly? Please do. God bless you. Godspeed. And I'm going to pray for you. That's what we do. Forgiveness. If they come around, if they call, it's all good. Hello, how you doing? And even in all the years of lack of financial support, I never one day closed my eyes on my door to him stepping up to be a father. What can I do to help you? What can we do to have you in her life? Show her, to change for her, to transform in front of her. So give her hope and possibility. That security, that protection, that father figure she needs, never once. I know you got the money. I know you ain't giving it. But this is ours. We made this together. There's a purpose in this. There's a purpose in this. And because I am the more mature, because I am the stronger, because I am the goddess, then I show through my actions, not just through my words, through my actions. So, healing, I know I was a lot of trouble. It ain't about me, right? I know. Healing the wounds of your past are not about following a rule book. There ain't no special map. There's no special pace. There's no ending to healing. It's a process that happens along the journey, along the walk, along the move. Confirmation. Yes, you may not be able to speak to them overnight because there's a lot to unmask, to unpack, to work through. And time often needs time to heal some of the energy in the room. But to say that you are awakened, that you are transforming, that you're a spiritualist, that you're stepping into your calling, that you're being guided by God, by a higher power, that you're elevating higher vibration, and not able to do that, it's a lie. It's a fallacy. It's a mask. Healing the wounds is not just a conversation. Healing the wounds is action. It's an opening. It's an opening. It's a purging of your true soul. Who you're truly becoming, what you truly become. And it's no overthinking it. It's not let me, I know they did me dirty, and I know they did me dirty. But right now I need them, so I'm gonna act like they haven't done me dirty. But because I don't need them, out they go. How are you picking and choosing who gets to stay in your life based on your need only? They're karmic, they're toxic, they've done you dirty, they've done even more or worse than someone you walked away from, closed that door, but yeah, you keep them around because you got a need. I need that right now. So I act like, that's okay. I can forgive that as long as I need it. But this over here, if I don't need it, the hell with them. God see that. Oh, God sees that. So someone that's got you heavy on their mind, that needs your forgiveness, for whatever reason. Now, I'm not saying open your door and pull back your sheets. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying reconcile with someone you truly know only means to hurt you, only means to curse you, has no good intention for you, for your children, your family, your health, finance, whatever. I'm not saying be dumb, being gullible. I'm saying if you forgive, if you truly are a forgiving soul, you don't get to pick and choose who deserve that forgiveness. Now, even if you keep them at a distance, because they're toxic as hell, that is what it is. But to say if they ever have a need that you can supply without cost of yourself, that you wouldn't dare be open to that possibility, you karmic as hell. I'm gonna say it. That's karmic energy all day. And to be in that energy, thinking you're gonna receive blessings, rewards, the grace of God. How? I am grateful. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Those who are truly transforming, who have truly been reborn, who are truly doing the work, who have truly forgiven internally, who are really moving and walking in the action of a divine energy. Your twin, karmic, false soul, whoever they are, even in your absence, you're inspiring them to change. Now, for whoever, remember, this is collective. If it don't apply, don't force it to fit. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You will get your message. But you are inspiring someone else to become a better person because you are. Because you have. because they know that although they were toxic as hell, they know that they were toxic as hell. If they had a need, that you would be there, that they could call, that you could give them guidance. You would answer the phone. You could talk. Deep down inside, they know it in their core that no matter what is going on, that you were always that ride or die, and that you always will be. You may not reconcile, you may not be together again intimately. They always have a friend in you. They know it. That is what haunts them day and night in their head, is that you have always been the one that they can count on for anything. And they mistreated you as if you weren't a gift, and you were. And you were. When they say love, when they say God's love is unconditional, when they say God's love is unconditional, if you claim to be in your goddess era, if you claim to be in your God era, then your love is unconditional, I'm assuming. Not just for your children, not just for those who do for you, not just for those who are an asset for your agenda, but for all those that God places in your energy, sends your way, uses you to elevate, to inspire, to advise, to counsel, to mentor. Somebody is going through a spiritual awakening because of you. Someone is waking up to their truth because of you. And God's going to reward you for that, bless you for that. Oh, their blessing is that they finally get to awaken and heal and walk into their best self. Your blessing, your reward, your abundance, your magic, your elevation, you leveling up. You were the best thing. You were the best thing in their life. It says you were the best thing in my life. They know it, and they will never forget it. They know, and they want to forget. They want you to know through this reading. If you're here watching, they want you to know that you are the best thing they ever had in their lives. You were a place to stay, a place to eat, a place to cry, a place to weep, a place of safety, protection. You honored their false agenda as well as their pluses. You saw their demons. You didn't judge. You may have voiced your opinion strongly, especially in the end, but you knew that this was something bonded by a true higher energy than just earthly love. This was a soul connection. And you knew that life is distractions, it's temptations, it's chaos, it's destruction. May have been the cause for that separation, that ending, that tower. You may have known the child in them. You may have seen the child in them and knew what they really were, what they really needed. And you may have tried to give them that. But yet, their demons were too many and too strong. And realized it was pulling you down, weighing you down, and you may have cut that cord. But they say, there'll never be another you. There'll never be another like you. There'll never be another like you. One last message from the past. One last message, Spirit, from the past. What do they want to say? It's time for them now to heal. It's time for them to now heal. If you're angry, bitter, resentful, because they ain't come back, they ain't call, they ain't apologize, they ain't show up, they're not doing, they're still not doing. This person is bruised, broken, trying to mend their own wounds, trying to find their own way, trying to make it work, trying to raise up on their own 2 feet. They've been through a lot before you, while they were with you, and definitely now that you're no longer around, whether they're facing their karma, whether they're facing justice or judgment for ghosting you, ghosting the child, ghosting children, ghosting their responsibilities, ghosting family, they are facing that person in the mirror. They're facing their bloodline. They're facing their spirit guides. They're facing their Most High. And those energies around them are not happy. Not with choices they made, with the things they've done, the gifts they received that they spit on. Not happy. They are answering to a lot. So if you're wondering why they cannot come towards you, contact you, communicate with you, explain, answer questions, whatever it is you think you need that you're not going to get, because they don't have it. They don't have the strength, the courage. They don't have it. The willpower. They're now just realizing who they are not, and why they're living the life that they are living. And they're healing. And it seems like they're awakening. It seems like they have been sparked, whether they like it or not. They're going to an awakening, to grow, to adult, to mature. And they wanted you to know it's all because of you. But at this time, they must be on their own, wherever they are, whatever they're doing. They know they're not healthy for you, for your children, for themselves even. Let's get some present energy. Healing the wounds of your past are the only way to bring in major abundance. Healing the wounds of your past are the only way to bring in major abundance. Abundance comes in all forms. Abundance is not the same as prosperity. Abundance is not the same as prosperity. Now, abundance can embody prosperity, but abundance is something that surmounts, something that's uncountable, something that's whole, complete. Abundance of love, joy, happiness, freedom, an abundance of truth, clarity, abundance of, it can be financial freedom, it can be wealth, it can be growth. Abundance is the word that embodies every energy on the planet. Whatever it is, abundance can be a negative connotation as well. If you have an addiction, addictions mean there is an abundance of toxicity. It's still abundant. It's just toxic. So abundance has two sides to each coin. By healing your old wounds will bring an abundance of deliverance, revelation, truth, positivity, But today, the energy is love. The energy is healing. The energy is growth. You want to know what unmasks an abundance of wealth, money, finance, what gets it flowing consistently, bringing it in more than what is going out? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgiveness heals your body. When you forgive and let go of grief and loss and pain and bitterness, resentment, when you get rid of all that stuck, stagnant, muddy energy in your physical body, the healing begins. The pains start to ease. Now, I am not a licensed physician. Please, if you have something going on in your body that you need to see a doctor, go see one. This ain't about medical treatment. I'm talking about a spirituality that rules the chambers of your body. The heart is lighter. And when your heart is lighter, it opens up the door to allow new things in, to love it, to spoil it, to get to know it, to comfort it, to compliment it. Your mind, your clarity. So then you can learn, become wiser, more intellectual, think from a logic mind instead of an emotional state, instead of from a victim state, a victim mindset. You understand that lessons are not punishments and meant for elevation and redirection, and no one is to blame. You can spend your life all day blaming and shaming and pointing the finger because you don't want to focus on inner work, taking accountability for why you let them, how you let them, how many times, how long it took, the red flags you refused to see because you had a need for greed, whatever it was, for company, for sex, for money, whatever. Once you begin to realize this lesson was more about me than them, forgiveness is nothing. Forgiveness is nothing. When you realize, damn, I need that lesson. Look what I was doing. Look what I was accepting. Look what I was accepting, tolerating, overlooking, investing in, giving to. You realize that that lesson was more about you than it was about them. They're going to do what they do. If they're karmic and they are walking karmic lessons, which is why God sent them to you, because you need to see who you were, who you are, how you move, how you love, what do you consider love. If it's toxic, if it's about you having no self-love, no value, when you realize that, damn, I learned a lot about me. I learned a lot about me. I can really see me now. I understand me now. I know where I need to make changes. Now I know why I'm stuck. Now I know why everything is stagnant. Because I need to see this. This needs to be revealed, learned. I keep stepping in. I keep going to the same places, choosing the same things. You know, it wasn't even about them. God brought them in and sweeps them out. When the job was done, they had to go and move on to next karmic. That's where they are. They ain't move on to nothing better. That ain't how that work. It's not that they moved on to something better. A lot of people stay bitter because they think they go to you for something. Now they're living free, happy, doing them. No, they ain't. That ain't how it works. The fact that they are a karmic lesson means they will have to always be a karmic. Hello. So let go of that idea. They're not somewhere living a grand life without you. When you learn the lesson is about you and not about them. You forgiving yourself, right? It's easy to forgive ourselves. No, we don't walk around hating. Well, some do, but I'm not talking about that right now. Forgive yourself, love yourself, pamper yourself, buy for yourself, leveling up, polishing it off. A comeback. Your cutoff game is strong. You have all that going on. So you've done good by yourself. Yes. It made you better, stronger, freer, freed up your energy, your time, your heart, your mind, your money, whatever it is, your home. It made you better. You are now becoming whole, becoming complete. Why not thank them for that? Instead of not forgiving, instead of hating, resenting, we should thank you for them for doing that, for giving you what you needed. You finally lived the best life of the best half of your life can finally be the better half. With a true soulmate, to understand real love. Finally see that abundance flow in, that money flow in, that wealth flow in. Happy family, happy you. Where's the thank you to them for that? Did you ever think about stopping to say thank you? I would not be who I am. I would not have gotten to where I am. I wouldn't be better, stronger, healthier if you didn't do what you did as much as you did it until I got it. Where's the thank you to them for transforming your life? If they are the reason for your spiritual awakening, my collective, my anointed, if they are the reason for that spiritual practice, for that new God status or goddess, where's the thank you to them for that? Because they did it. They were the reason. They were the trigger. They were the gun. Instead of looking at them as poison, I look at them as the solution, the medicine. Makes forgiving them a whole lot easier when you can do it like that. Thank God you came in and wrecked my life, shook me up. Because I would have stayed karmic forever. I would have stayed choosing karmic lovers, friends, family forever. You shook me loose. You set me on fire. Hello, you slapped my face on both sides. Thank you. Thank you. For now, I can remove the mask and be who God wanted me to be. Why not? That's how you forgive. You want to know how? That's how. Seeing the bigger picture. Seeing both sides of the story. Or they didn't do nothing to you. They didn't do anything to you. You signed up for that. You were there, right? Willing. Unless they handcuffed you and kept you in the basement. Hello? Unless they had the key to your house and came in on their own every day. You were there for that, for all of it. Every karmic moment. And what you say, I didn't know what you didn't want to know. You refused to see it because that would hurt too much, or that would show you what you were accepting, and then you had to see you. What about saying boo-boo? It was hard. There were times I wanted to take you out of here. Hello, but thank you for teaching me how to love myself. By not being able to accept all parts of you, now I can accept all parts of me. Thank you for that. That's how the healing takes place. That's when you know you're healed. And all family and friends and whatever around you may not understand and major, are you crazy if you talk to them? Are you crazy? It's because they have not learned what it takes to heal, to forgive. Therefore, they want you to not be able to do that because you make them look like they got work to do. So you stay miserable too. You not forgive either. I gotta have somebody to gossip with, to talk about them with, to put them down with. So I need you to not heal and not forgive yours because I ain't trying to heal and forgive from mine, and I need someone to bounce this misery off of. Oh yeah, trauma bonding with friends, that's what that is. Once you heal and forgive, they kind of understand you. They're going to look at you funny. Inside their head, they're going to judge you. There's something wrong with you. That ain't you. There ain't no spirituality in the world that can put you on that level because they don't know how to fly that high. They have not been there. They have not landed there. But you keep being an example. You keep being an example. You keep being the mentor, being a leader. That is a leadership position with the Most High. That's a leadership role. You keep doing it, earning your wings, learning how to fly and teach others how to value the lesson. If they don't like it, let them learn to if they want to stay in your presence. If they don't like it, let them learn to if they want to stay in your presence. Don't stop talking. Don't start dimming. Don't start acting. Don't start being embarrassed by your ability to forgive. Because you think they're going to see you as being weak or gullible or manipulating. Hello? Because for them to want you to do that, that's what they're trying to do to you. I'm going to say that again. If they will judge you for how you love, how you treat others that have hurt you, how you forgive, how you heal, and how you elevate. If they judge that, laugh at that, speak against it, hello, it's because they are in their karmic energy. They want you to do exactly what they don't want you to do for someone else, do it for them. If I can manipulate you to not forgive, if I can manipulate you not to heal, if I can manipulate you to stay low vibrational, then we could be trauma bonded friends. That's the true trauma bond. So be careful. Be careful though, my healers, my true healers, my true empaths, those that have truly awakened and been reborn. Be careful of those who judge your path, your journey as a joke, as something that's impossible, something that is unrealistic, unattainable, something that they look at like it's crazy, like you crazy. Be careful of those, because their energy is to manipulate how you move, so you can embody and mirror their energy, so they can feel not less than who they are. Oh yeah, a true healer can intimidate a devil all day. The devil don't want to feel like they the devil. Well, the real, Satan do. But you know what I mean? I'm talking about in a person. Because Satan loves all that energy. But a true person in their karmic energy don't want to know they're karmic. Surely don't want to be told they are. So in order for them to feel not karmic, they sit around karmics. They embody the same energy. So they can feel even and feel worthy, feel valuable. As soon as they come in line with somebody it's a problem in their mind, their envy and jealousy, there are secrets hidden in here of how they really feel. But there's a need for you, for your energy, for your resource. that they're not saying. But what they really thinking, be careful of that. Healing wounds. Healing wounds is also about checking your surroundings, your circle. Healing wounds ain't about healing others. Healing wounds is not about healing others. See the Fool card? It's the first card in the entire tarot deck. It's represented by 0 because 0 is about the unknown, the unseen, what's to come, what you don't see. The Fool card is about a brand new beginning. The Fool card is about taking the risk. The Fool card is about going in a new direction towards happiness, growth, healing, forgiveness, and a lot of self-love. A lot of self-love. Love thyself, know thyself. Show thyself to be approved by the Most High. For we are made in the image of God and Goddess alike. Hello? So self-love, the way you care for yourself, your body, your mind, your flesh, your value, your temple, how you care for it, how you treat it. God and Goddess lives in you. It's a sheer example of your connection to the Most High, to the Creator of life. You're rewarded by receiving more. How you treat yourself first is how you unmask true abundance. Not about others. Oh yeah, they're important too. They have their place. You have assignments. People are brought in. You are tested. But how you treat yourself, to know thyself, to respect thyself, to treat thyself well, the way you eat, the way you nourish your body, what you intake. Hello. Your ancestors, your bloodline live within your blood, in your DNA. They're connected to this earth by you. You are their vessel for them to return, to heal, to elevate, to flourish. They walk amongst us every day in all ways. But their ability to do that has to come through your energy, your attachment. You are their source. So if you want them to bless you, protect you, provide for you, increase you, elevate you, open up all opportunities to wealth, prosperity, love, whatever it is, how you treating that temple, how you treating that soul, how you treating that where they live, where they survive, where they thrive in this world. But without you, you are their altar. 10-10. 10-10. 10-10. You are their altar. You can have an altar, you can light candles, you can place water, you can feed them food and all that. That's great. They love it. But they are connected to this world, to this source energy, to this vibration of this planet through you, through your soul, through your joy, through your happiness, through your health, through your vibration. This check-in that needs to be done daily is with self. You got a brand new beginning coming through for someone. You got a brand new beginning coming through for someone. See the Tower moment? See the Tower moment? See the chaos? See destruction? Towers bring transformation. Towers bring transformation. There cannot be any major shifts in life without the tower hit. And I know People don't like to go through chaos. They don't like destruction, but things need to be broken down, put to rest, blown away. There's a brand new beginning coming, a brand new beginning, a fresh new start. But it may take a major shift. It may take a major shift, whether that's internal or external. We're going to find out. Can we get some confirmation on this tower? This tower energy. Bringing in this new beginning. Taking a leap of faith. You see, the Fool card are they not leaping? They're leaping, jumping from the fire. What is this tower moment, Spirit? What is this tower? Somebody, if it's not you, it's them. We're going to find out. Somebody who's stuck in nostalgia. Somebody that's stuck in nostalgia, overthinking, constantly replaying events, situations, childhood trauma, childhood memories, the soulmate energy. Someone here is about to go through a major shift in your life, a major shift in your life. No longer looking back on the past, no longer thinking back on the past, taking a fresh new start to open your mind to a fresh new perspective, to begin again, take risks, take challenges, be open to allowing and receiving. But this can be either something from your past getting ready to come back. This may be you having to pause and step back, look back, because somebody is coming in that wants to begin again, have a do-over, have a start-over, make amends, whatever their intentions are. But somebody here, you're getting a shift in your life that's going to relieve you from something in the past that you found a very difficult time to leave behind. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups energy. 6 of Cups. Well, damn. Is somebody getting ready to travel or fly? Yo, I can't. Sorry, puppy. My dog is looking at me like, why are these cards on the floor? Okay, y'all. I flew way over there. Where I'm talking to is single. Whoever I'm speaking to is currently single. That's going through major chaos, major destruction to a family, to a situation, to a home setting. Maybe you had to move and relocate with that fly away. Maybe you're moving away. Maybe Spirit's about to move you away from a hometown. Hello, to be around a fresh new beginning, a fresh new place. If you wonder how, the Spirit's about to fund it. Spirit's about to fund it. Give you all that you need to build this new life. To have this new fresh start. Yeah, you've been holding on so tight. You've been holding on so tight with every penny, budgeting, living check to check, struggling, making it work, holding it down, single, by yourself, on your own, doing this by yourself. Whether you have children or not, you are the breadwinner, you are paying the bills, you are making it work. but you've gone without for a long time. You've gone without for a long time. Spirit says now, guess what? How about we change that? How about we change that? How about a little financial independence? How about some wealth building? How about some financial growth and increase? How about a glow up? Nine of Pentacles is definitely healing energy, a healing vibe, a healing vibration coming into your life, healing all wounds, healing financial strain, healing your body. This is a physical healing also in your body, healing from illness caused by emotional or mental imbalance, not by a natural physical illness. This is issues in your body caused by stress, loss, grief, lack. How about the universe fix that? Thank you, Mama. How about the universe fix that? Can we get, okay, Spirit, what's this full energy? What's this brand new start? Woo, come on, Queen. I said, what's this brand new start? Bow. Hello. How about we fix that? How about we fix all the financial issues, all the financial problems? Those that thought that you couldn't do without them. Those that thought you wouldn't make it. You wouldn't be able to hold it down. You would suffer. You would struggle forever without their assistance, without them being there. How about not only do we make you independently wealthy, not only are we going to make you independently wealthy, how about we make you a boss? How about we make you a leader, a boss? Doing it on your own, building it on your own. How about we make you a boss? How about we take you on a vacation? 1212. When I call the numbers, they're angel numbers that you may have been seeing to confirm your reading. So far, we had 1010, 1212, 88, 33. Now, 999. You've been seeing a lot of the nines lately. Whether it's 909, 919, 911, 999. If you've been seeing a lot of nines, that is Oya coming through. We're in the year of Oya, in the season of Oya. That's coming, her coming through saying, baby girl, I got you. I got you. How about we take you on that spiritual retreat or that vacation of a lifetime? Hello, Costa Rica, Brazil, Peru, Greece. I don't know why I'm hearing Guatemala. Oh no, I don't even know about that. How about we take you to France, Hawaii, to the tropics? How about we take you on a cruise, on the destination? How about we let you walk into your sisterhood, your coven? How about we send you your tribe? How about we let you dance in the rain? How about we let you glow in the sunshine? Adore you, bless you, spoil you. Here it come. Thank you, Ma. Energies on the board. Capricorn gang, heavy on the board. Got Scorpio. I always forget what the full card is. I always forget. Is that Pisces? The Fool card represents what? If somebody know, put it in the chat. Yeah. And Cancer. And Cancer. Did I say 9? I just now realized it. What's on the bottom of the, you see number 9? You see the red bird? Or your energy all day. Or your energy all day. Please tap that like for 1212. Please tap that like button if you have not in or out. I would appreciate the love. Remember today, live Q&As, yes or no answers, 2 core polls, a full mini, Cashapp, Super Chat, PayPal. The instructions have been put in the chat by our moderator mistress, and they're in the pinned comment. Mistress of the Gates Tarot and the Goddess Alicia. It's a hashtag for the Cash App and PayPal. If you want to book a personal and you don't want to do this on YouTube, everybody don't. My online spiritual shop is at divinityhouse.shop on the web. You can book a personal. I have all my services listed. Well, not all. I have many services listed there. Many more come. I'm hearing money, 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 money. I'm hearing money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Hello. Who ready to take the lead? Who ready to stand up? Page of Wands. Page of Wands. Victory, success, creativity, passion, building, achieving. It's also about some news. Somebody may have some good news coming in. That's to do with some news coming in about some money. Somebody may have some news coming in about some money that's going to put you in the Queen of Pentacles status. I'll say to that, pulling it in because somebody got some news coming in about some money. It's going to put you in the Queen of Pentacles status. We're going to find out what that is. But there is a message, some communication come in. Page of Wands is about standing in your power, creating the life you see, the life you deserve. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Being grateful for your small wins that will lead to big victories. Something you desire. Something you desire. Wished for, prayed for, some kind of communication coming in. It's going to make you very happy. Page of Wands. Page of Wands energy, mama. All right, Spirit, can we get Page of Wands energy? What's this good news about? What's this good news about? Randy. Make sure they're all in upright. Thank you, Spirit. What's this the good news about, Spirit? Clarity on good news. Communication coming in. Action. Going towards your goals, what you desire, creating the life you envision, the life you see. That's why this blessing is coming in. To help you create the life you deserve. Is it a secret? Do you not want us to know? You have the Hermit card. Hermit represents evaluation, reflection. It also represents investigation. It represents a light being turned on, a revelation. Page of Wands. Oh, this communication coming in is not by a person. Is this communication coming in a download, a sign? Mental clarity. This is like a sign from the universe. It's going to either bring you awareness about an opportunity. It's going to unmask a lot of money. This looks like a sign from the universe. You will find some information through meditation, through prayer, or simply by being vigilant around you. What you listen to, what you watch, what you invest in. But there's a sign or some kind of information, connection about an opportunity coming in. It's going to make you very happy. It's going to bring in a lot of money, a lot of stability, a lot of security. All right, Spirit. What is this sign? Hello? Stand guard. Stand guard. Why are we being on guard? Spirit, where are we going with this? So, it's something you need to guard yourself about. This is the wounded healer. Somebody's going to have to let their boundaries down. No, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. Someone's going to have to let the wall down. Maybe you've been in hermit mode. You built this wall. You think it's to protect you. But all it's doing is causing you to miss opportunities to financially gain stability. Someone needs to break down that wall. Guarding your feelings and guarding your heart is one thing. Put up a brick wall that does not allow anybody in. I don't know. Let me see, Spirit. Do we need to be guarded against something? Or is this being overly guarded and not allowing? Yep. This is being overly guarded and not allowing. Because the Empress here, the Empress is here, but there's an offer. Empress, there's an offer. Wait a minute, I don't even like this offer. Wait a minute, Empress, I don't like this offer because this cup is empty. This cup is empty. What's going on, Spirit? Single, getting a brand new beginning, a fresh new start, boss energy, building, entrepreneurship, a new career opportunity, new finance, new income, new money flowing in. Empress, abundant, fertile, birthing new ideas, new creations. But this Knight of Cups, this cup is empty. We know that the Knight normally represents someone less mature, someone that does not commit easy, maybe somebody that moves a little too slow. With that water here, it's like this person, You see how offer is across the water, but they're standing on the other side of it? Like they're not willing to come too close. They're not willing to come all the way because their home is on the other side of where they're standing. It's where you're located, in the back. It's like they're standing on the other side saying, take this offer, but they're not crossing the line. They're not crossing over. The cup is empty. Nice and immature, non-committal, unsure, slow to move. Okay. Maybe this is why you're guarded. Maybe there's a need to be guarded. Who is this Knight of Cups? And it's an offer that can be trusted. Who is this Knight of Cups? Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is the energy of someone you turned your back on. Eight of Cups is the energy of somebody you turned your back on. Why? Because Archangel Michael said that's hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the mother effing truth. All right. This reading just went left. It is what it is. Somebody, because you are healing, you saw the card earlier, their confessions. Somebody's watching you heal, seeing you heal, seeing you manifest, build, whether you're online, on a platform, something you do for yourself. Eight of Pentacles is usually a hustle. Unless you're a supervisor or manager at your job, Eight of Pentacles is usually a hustle. Unmasking wealth, a financial opportunity to grow, but doing it on your own, independently. With the Nine of Pentacles, you'll be building something, growing something, working on something, focusing on something, and you've turned your back and moved away from someone to keep the peace, to keep your peace, to heal, to focus on building and beginning a fresh new start. But you got somebody doing a 360, coming back around, wanting to offer you, make an offering. I don't know if that's a date, get together, make you an offer. It says it's from their heart, but this person is a little emotionally immature. Maybe they're still in the middle of their healing session and they're not completely healed. So they're a little intimidated, a little afraid of love, of commitment. This person definitely afraid of commitment. Definitely. Maybe they've been hurt in the past by a lot, or never were taught what commitment is or what real love looks like. But they want to try it out with you. But trying it out means that you don't invest wholeheartedly in this person. Don't go in, don't take this offer and run with it. This is the kind of offer that comes in. Don't you fall in love. Enjoy yourself. Get out. Share time, dates. Do what you can. But this ain't a love offer. This ain't a lifetime commitment offer. This is let's try. Let's be friends. I don't know what's going to go. I'm not even sure I'm ready. But I'm willing to take the chance. So know that that's what it is about. Don't put in your all. Don't play house. Don't play house. Don't wife up. This person not coming in with a marriage proposal or anything solid. They're not coming in with anything solid. They want to get their toe wet. They're trying to get back in the dating pool. Or this is someone from your past coming back to mend fences. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Ask the questions. Get what you need. Do not offer more than you receive. Because they like this cup is empty, which means they are still unsure. If there's somebody coming back from a rebound, hell no. But you're gonna know. They constantly speak. I'm not gonna put it out there. You'll know. If you need to know how you know, book with me. Because they quieted my mouth for a second for a reason. Stop giving people the blueprint on how to love you. Stop giving people the blueprint on how to love you. If they don't know how, they can't figure it out, then it ain't for you. Yep. 2 of Cups. This is definitely somebody coming in, offer you a partnership with the lovers. You're going to have a decision to make, a choice to make. What is this Lover's card? What is this Lover's card? Yep. This person is coming in to work with you. 3 of Coins, they want to come in to work with you. This person already knows you, already knows about you. They've seen you, they know you something. They want to come in and offer to work together. They admire you for your strength, your courage, your dedication, your focus. I know it was a glitch. We're in retrograde. This person is admiring you, watching you. With the Moon card, oh, you're going to have to use all your intuition, all your discernment. You have to stay tapped in. The number 9 also on the Moon card, 18-9. Now we have 999 on the board. You're going to have to make real decisions and use your intuition, your guts to help you. This person admires you, looks up to you, wants to work with you, wants to build with you. But this is about money. That's money. Now, this person may only have money on their mind. That's going to be a red flag and a sign. This person is all about their bag, all about their money. So don't you give your heart to someone that's just about financial gain. You know what that's about. Been there, done that. Pour in what is necessary for you to get some equal reciprocity from the situation. This is a collaboration or partnership based on financial needs. Make sure you keep it there. Because I see this person is emotionally immature. Less than you, if only. And this person wants to build with you financially. Because they see something in you that has value, has worth, maybe can help them. Maybe more about them than it's about you. And that may be why that may be why you have your guard up. That may be why you have your guard up. You have Virgo. You have Virgo. You have heavy Cancer. You have Gemini, heavy Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius. The Empress is here with Taurus and Libra. Heavy Capricorn. Heavy. And those are the energies of the planetary reading. That's the planetary energy of the reading. That does not represent your zodiac sign. When I call zodiac signs in tarot, I'll specifically say, if I'm calling your sign, this is about the signs that are ruling the energy in the connection. If I can find my zodiac cards, I will pull zodiacs to clarify. The sign knows you're the Empress, mother figure, you have children, you are single and mingling, looking really attractive, healing and glowing, going through a major comeback, creating, performing. You're an action taker, a risk taker. You're building something that will be iconic. But whatever it is, it's going to get you out of this lack. Whatever it is going to get you out of lack. Okay, that's the last tarot I'm going to take for that card deck. Happily ever after. Happily ever after. 10 of Cups. Family. Community. Happiness. Sharing. Bonding. Tribe. A lot of people may be seeing you as someone positive that they could work with, that they admire, that they could build with. Your healing is commendable. Your strength, your courage, your willingness to get over every challenge, every obstacle in life. But the love is here. You're going to have a lot of suitors coming in, a lot of offers coming in. Some of them will be good and some of them will be not. Some of them will equally want to give. Some of them just want you to help them building. You're going to have to use your discernment and your wisdom and your knowledge and your guts to figure out what opportunity is good for you or what you need to leave by the wayside. Because you have people coming in that see you as happily ever after. So you see you as a future. A lot of these offers are immature. A lot of these offers aren't going to commit. A lot of these offers, if you're building, if you're financially building your own business, if it's growing, if it's flourishing. Some of these offers are takers. Some of these offers are takers. So you're going to have to be very careful about who you build with, who you share your energy with, who you give time to. Because everybody is starting to be aware of who you are. Everybody is starting to be aware of who you are, what you have to offer, but you ain't for everybody. You are not for everybody. If it doesn't equally give back, especially financially, because you've already been in lack. You've already been without. You've already faced the lows. You're headed to a high. You're headed to a comeback, to overflow, to an abundant state. If it doesn't equally finance you, then it's a no. It's a no. Or it's going to lead to more heartbreak, more delays. That's just a distraction from your work. what you need to do. So if there's no equal value in it, and every value is not financial, I'm going to say that. A best friend, somebody you can bounce ideas off of, somebody can help you dry your tears, sip that glass of champagne, watch that drama. That value is not financial. That value is not financial. That's something deeper. But if I see business opportunities, I see people that want to work with you. That want to work with you. Give and take must be equal. For God's not going to bless you with opportunity for you to give more than you receive. And if they think you should do that, then let them go find somebody else that can do that. God's not going to bring offers into your life for your better good, for you to continue to be somebody else's crutch, somebody else's come up, to get more than you receive. Don't do that. That's not part of an awakening. That's not part of a transformation. That's people pleasing. That's people pleasing. Don't do that. People will take and say, well, I didn't ask. You volunteered. And then when you're in a lack, they're using whatever you taught them, whatever to go build that on their own. Thank you. Now I got it. Remember, even in the spiritual community, y'all, it's demons and devils out here. It's vampires and succubus energy out here. It ain't all like love in the spiritual community. Don't get it twisted. There's as much scamming in the spiritual community as there is on the outside. Maybe more right now. You don't owe anybody anything. Your awakening is yours. Your transformation is yours. What your gifts that you build with, that you create with, are yours. You don't owe that to nobody. That wasn't given to you to give to nobody. God didn't make you to build nobody up and leave you in lack or less than or unequal. What you have and what you give has value. That should be reciprocated equally. It should be valued equally. Spiritualists, stop starting these practices, giving away all your gifts, all your resources, all your wisdom, everything you learned in your pit. When you were there by yourself, remember that? When you meet people along the way in your new journey, even your tribe, you built everything you are by yourself on the backs of your bloodline with the divine protecting you along the way. You don't owe that to nobody. Hello? So once you have amassed it and put value on it, make them pay for that. Make them earn that. Hello? Charge your worth. Stop people pleasing because bonding and building whatever. Untie your emotions from your financial security and maintenance. They don't belong together. That's how you get in a trap. Or I gotta give them everything free. I gotta give them all my energy, all my time, because now they tried. No, boo-boo. Because if they really tried, they doing that for themselves. If they really your tribe, they're already doing that for themselves. And you're coming up together, learning together, building together. But they already got value they bring in. They added. They including. You're not coming in to suck your energy, suck your talent, suck your wisdom, suck everything you built to build their own queendom, their own kingdom. And then when they finish, get everything they got and don't want to share it or get back. You gone. You done. They finished. Oh, that's real. Been there, done that. Oh, it's real. So be careful joining these covens. Be careful joining these cults. No judgment here. Know that you walk in with value. That you walk in with value. They wouldn't want you there if you didn't have none. They would not want you there if you had no value. It ain't love. It ain't just about love. Be real about the world you living in. Hello. Because if you continue to do that, there's a wound in you that is not healed. There's a wound in you that is not healed, that they see, that they want to pick at, that they know it is open, because they recognize it. Don't get into these places thinking you have to learn from them. Do what they say to be part of. If you got to do that, go do that by yourself. And let God send you a tribe that deserves your energy. They can compliment you and where you are on your path. Don't get up to the top. And while you're trying to pull others up, they pulling you down. Don't do that. It's easy to fall prey to wanting to please everyone on the journey, especially my empaths, my high-yoki empaths. And y'all know I'm a high-yoki empath. I say it all the time, but I've got to regulate it because every now and then it gets away from me. And I fall back into that people-pleasing. I do, because I love to see everybody come up. I want to see everybody eat. I want to see everybody heal, elevate. That's my gift. That's part of my purpose. There's a fine line. There's a fine line between assisting and doing. There's a fine line for assisting them to learn and doing the work for them. It's a fine line. Because people will let you do it. They will let you do it without blame. So make sure you don't cross the line and devalue your awakening. Don't devalue your rebirth. Don't devalue your rebirth by people pleasing, giving away all that you built within yourself. Forget about the outside stuff. All that it took you to do it by yourself. Now all of a sudden, don't share so many pieces of you, and now you're empty all over again. And they run away with it and say thank you. Now you're left exactly where you were, feeling like a fool. That's for my heavy empaths, and you know who you are. You know who you are. My heavy empaths, you are the ones. Remember I was talking about forgiveness in the beginning? If you resonated with that and the ability to be that, then you are a high-yoki empath. If you resonated with the ability to be that, and you are a high-yoki empath, I'm talking to you. Because ain't no kindness in the world. Ain't no kindness in the world going to use and abuse you to fill their own baskets. That ain't kindness. That ain't love. That ain't bond. That ain't tribe. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. You know what just popped up on my phone? An unexpected call that you will want to take. An unexpected call that you will want to take So when that call comes in, he's praying you won't give that cookie away. He is praying that you won't get that cookie away and now wants to commit. Just so you don't get the cookie away. That's that offer, that empty cup. That's the real motive. Come through, God. Come through. That's the real motive. So you don't get their cookie away. Somebody that can't see you being with nobody else, laying with nobody else, having a family with nobody else. True motive for that offer. Right, y'all? This is the last call. If you would like a reading, this is the last call. While the gate is open, you want a yes or no to any question. You don't have to give me the question. Please don't, actually. You don't have to give me the question. All you need to do is make your donation of $5.55. And I will know that based on that donation, that you want a yes or no answer. But this is the last call before I close down the gate. If you want a personal reading, if you want a yes or no to any question you may have, simply make your donation and I will give you your answer. Who we got? Tamika. Hey, Tamika. Saj. Mistress. Patricia. Hello, Patricia. What else we got? Julia. Ronald. Hey, Ronald. Julia, what's up, sis? We got Alexis Maccabi. I hope I sing your last name right, Alexis. I don't know if it's Maccabi and McCabe. I like to say your last, because we have two Alexis. But you're the only one. Thobella. Hello, Thobella. Welcome back, beloved. Is that Bethiel or Bethy? Bethy 1790. Hello, beloved. All right, y'all. All right, Julia. Julia is number one. Thank you, beloved. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Julia is the first on the list. It's the last call. Either you want a yes or no answer. Why you running around like that, Poppy? Woo-hoo. You getting a haircut? Little bit by little bit? Yeah, hair all over the place. All right, Julia, yes or no? Here we come, Queen. Last call if you want a reading. Or if you want a yes or no answer, I'll turn up the AC. I'm the one that's hot. Because it's blasting. And I'm hot as hell. Glistening. Woo! That Venus energy. That Venus energy. All right, Julia, we shuffling the cards. Get you your answer. Yes or no. If you want a yes or no, you don't have to give me the question. You don't have to send the question with your donation or put it in the chat. Nobody needs to know. You know the question. Spirit's going to come through. $5.55 Cashapp. Super chat. You have a question, you want to answer, something that's plaguing your mind, keeping you up at night, something you can't ask them. It doesn't matter what it's about. God knows your heart. God knows your heart. I don't know why these cards have been giving me so much trouble shuffling this week. But I do know. We're in retrograde. All right, Julia. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Julia, yes. You've been worried about finances. You've been worried about money. You've been wanting to know if there will ever be an increase, an overflow, if you will ever see stability or extra. Loosen your grip, beloved. Loosen your grip. The answer is yes. The universe sees you, got your back, understands your needs and what you are capable of doing. But the answer is yes, Julia. Yes, my love. Ashe? Ashe. Absolutely. If it's about anything attached to a financial need, desire, or blessing, your answer is yes. Ashe? Ashe. Hey, Grace. Hey, Grace. What's up, Queen? Good to see you back, Queen. Y'all hit that like button for your girl in or out the room. Hit that like button in or out the room. That's cool. If anybody else would like an answer to a question, 555 Cash App Super Chat to receive your answer. That's cool for a reading. If you'd like a live Q&A, a reading. Many of you know that as of August, I'll be starting another channel that will only be related to spiritual education. The new channel will only be about spiritual education, elevation. There'll be an array of information, as well as that's our path. That'll be the only channel I do past life regression on. That's coming soon, y'all. Getting it together. It'll be very controversial. I'm letting you know. So if you're stuck on one mindset, if you're based only in religion and not open to spirituality or new beliefs, new versions, new ideas, if you're not about ancient history, if you're not about mystery and magic, especially in spirituality, witchcraft, voodoo, Santeria, I'm bringing it all, especially Christianity and the Bible, I'm coming through. Then don't subscribe to that channel. If you're ready, it is? Who it is? Who it is? Who it is? All seekers of the truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. Don't let guilt get in the way of your happiness. What I say about people pleasing. Somebody stuck in their head over some guilt, not being able to be there or show up or do something. Because we got this could be you or your person. This is giving me legal justice, judgment. Somebody feeling guilty about the way they think, the way they perceive, confused, unsure, misguided, overthinking, overanalyzing. Time to go within, find out what's causing that guilt, what it's built on. Is it reality or confusion or an illusion or a shadow that needs to be acknowledged and worked with? Labyrinth, there's a maze. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth, through life, through the maze, through the challenges. This may also be somebody around you. Does this look like somebody trying to find their way back home? This could also be somebody around you. Maybe somebody that did you wrong, feel guilty. If you had a legal situation, that then this could be a divorce, some confusion, trying to figure out whether or not they want to make a move, want to communicate, want to negotiate. Because labyrinth looks like somebody trying to make their way to a destination, to a location, or out of something. Maybe leave where they are, leave a situation. But this has a lot to do with somebody in their head, a thought process, connection. Your connection is eternal. Hello? You hear what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? Somebody there playing tic-tac-toe, hoping for the best. It says your connection is eternal and unbreakable. And this not with spirit. This is with a love connection. So all that talk about forgiveness, about really tapping into your truth and their truth. It says eternal. This is a soulmate connection. Whether it's in a disarray, whether it's broken, delayed, divorced, separate, whether or not it plans on staying that way, that's up to the universe. If you're open to allow divine orchestration to show you. Somebody's unable to make their next move because they're stuck in a place of heartbreak. Somebody's unable to make the next move because they're stuck in heartbreak. This is causing delays, unable to move to the next season, path, location, somewhere. This also looks like somebody trying hard to figure out how to reconcile, come back home, find their way back, even if it's just building a bond, a family, a friendship. It's eternal. Know what this looks like? If you and a soulmate were unable to fulfill destiny in this lifetime for whatever reason, are y'all gonna do this again? Y'all done it before. And it's gonna happen again until something is fulfilled. Eternal until it is fulfilled. All obstacles are moved, all challenges are moved until there is success in this connection, because there is a destiny here to be filled. You're gonna do it again. Come back again in another lifetime. You've done it before, and you'll do it again till you get it right. So you both learn to forgive, to grow, to understand lessons are meant for completion, for destiny, for generational purposes. That's what it looks like. Now in this lifetime, it'll be another. All right, y'all, what time is it? Oh, last card. Last card. No one wants to book. I'm closing the gate down. Last card. What did I say? What? Who don't know what they're talking about? Who ain't channeling? Who ain't? Who? Who? I see twin flame. But 1111, I see reconciliation. If not in this lifetime, you do it again until you get it right. Your strength and weakness are being tested. Yeah, who are you really? Who are you really, other than what you say? 1111 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and the balance of soul encounters. Oh yeah, your soulmate journey, that twin flame, you being tested. You've been tested. You've been tested every lifetime to come back. And every lifetime so far, it ain't worked out. So far, somebody didn't get it right. Somebody dropped the ball. Both, I don't know. But it says this connection is eternal. So if you don't get it right, you'll be doing it again until you do. This is a soul destiny. This is a soul destiny. It is what it is. Don't get mad at me. I'm only reading what the cards say. I'm only reading who say it. I'm only reading what the cards say. But who say it? And I've said, don't get mad at me, get mad at the universe. Don't get mad at me, get mad at the universe. This is a divinely orchestrated. Hello? Hello? Cherish. Boundaries. Emotions. Come on now. It says stop repressing your emotions because you think it makes you look strong, or you think it makes you look healed. Repressing your emotions don't make you look healed. Don't make you look healed. It's absolutely the opposite. If you're repressing your emotions, you ain't healing. That is not healing. That's you lying to yourself and everybody else that you think can't see it. But it says, now remember, that's collective. So it may or may not be your message because you want it to be. Check what resonates. If you don't know how, let it fly. Matter of fact, let me close out. I'm trying to find my zodiac cards. Give you confirmation. Let me find my zodiac cards. Give you confirmation. I'm gonna try, y'all. But I ain't seen them in a minute. Yo. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. Shut up, sir. And people ain't talking to you outside their door unless they knock. It ain't fuss. Wow, really? Really? Indecision. Oh, with denial. With denial. With growth and humor. Humor and love. Yeah. Denial and indecision. All right, y'all. Who flew out and hit me and couldn't wait for me to shuffle? Who? Who wanted the answer? Scorpio? Who's Scorpio in the house? Probably somebody outside the room looking in. But yeah, you were so desperate for this card to come out. Here it came. Confirmation, Scorpio. Don't wait for nothing. Don't wait for nothing. This deck is it's only 12 signs. So this deck is so thin. I don't know why they add other stuff in this deck to make it thicker. This don't make no sense. You're only going to do 5 signs. That's it. So first one out is Scorpio. Confirmation. If you're a Scorpio, confirmation is what your readers. Scorpio represents death, transformation, and rebirth. If you're a Scorpio, confirmation. If the strength. Let's get through. It figures that had to fly. You know what that is? It figures that had to fly. You know what that is? That Capricorn gang. Capricorn. So now we got Scorpio and Capricorn. Capricorn representing in this, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 endings. Scorpio 8, strength, patience, transformation. But these are zodiac signs, so let me start reading them. We got Scorpio and Capricorn on deck. We need 3 more. When you take it 5. Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius. Capricorn came out on the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Boss energy. We got Leo, 4 signs Leo. So we got Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Leo. Whichever part of the reading was yours, you take what resonates. But the reading brought out a lot. 2 sides of a coin. Know what sign you stand on. But we got Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Leo. What's the final sign? Final zodiac. And I get one more, Spirit. Thank you. And Aries. And Aries. The Saturn, which is in retrograde, and Pisces on deck. So, whatever part of reading is for you, let it fit, let it stick. We got Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, and Aries, and Saturn energy. Saturn is a planet of discipline, determination, getting the job done, getting the work done. We got number 8, number 10, number 11, number 5, number 1, and number 19. There you go. If you'd like to book a personal, you can go to my website online on the web, my online spiritual shop. You can also send me email to book, or if you have questions, or if you see something, if you don't see something on my website that you would like, that you need a service, email me. I guarantee you I do it. I can only put so much there. The website only allows you to put so much. It's not, the website ain't 5 pages. So you can't put but and it's a lot. All right, y'all. Okay, beloveds. Before I let go, Grace, that's right, Grace. I remember that. Capricorn gang, we the goats. Hello. Queen of Pentacles, Empress, 9 of Pentacles. We rule the tarot. We rule today's tarot message, abundance, bossing up. Hello, entrepreneurship, hustle. Hello, opportunity knocking. Capricorn ruled today's tarot reading, as well as, I know it didn't come out. We had a lot of Cancer. It didn't flip out. Maybe that was just the energy of the home. Because Cancer didn't come out. Virgo didn't come out. But Virgo could be about inner reflection, investigation, shining a light on the situation. That didn't come out. Scorpio was in the reading. Scorpio represented transformation. It represented death and endings. It wasn't there. Leo, was Leo in the reading? Leo did not come on this tarot. We didn't get the Strength card or the Sun card. So Leo in the tarot could have represented. It didn't come out on this tarot, which means the reading was definitely for a Leo, because their card did not come out in the tarot as a representative of the energy. Aquarius also wasn't in the tarot. We didn't get the Star card. Oh, we did get Aquarius. We got the did we get the King of? I don't remember. Anyway, I don't know, y'all, but you get it. If your sign came out and you represent it in the deck, that is a total transformation. That's walking in to the transformation, the rebirth, into the newness. That came out with the full energy. If your zodiac wasn't in the tarot, but it came out, I'm not going to go there. Y'all can figure it out. Hello. There was two sides to that reading. But it where it belonged. All right, y'all. Thank y'all, beloveds. Whether you tap the like button, subscribe as a new watcher, a new tribe member, a new family. We'd love to have you. Whether you got in the chat, kept it cute, kept the peace, kept the flow. Whether you booked, donated, or just gave me a moment of your time. Thank you so much. It is a day of beauty, a day of love, a day of Venus. Matter of fact, for that reason alone, I totally forgot. In honor of Venus, in honor of this day of love, of beauty, of empowerment, of positive unity, a celebration of life, elevation, health, healing, connections, unions, letting go, letting God, being open to allow, being open to receive. We light a ceremonial candle of self-victory, self-empowerment, self-love, self-worth, value, and that of all the connections that are allowed to come into our lives. Make room for two, for more, for what God deems our portion. With gratitude, humbleness, integrity, generosity, and remembrance. To be inclusive on this journey. It's about the actions that come out of your deeds, not the words that come out of your mouth. That is how we receive. That is how we receive. That is how we are blessed. That is how we are acknowledged. That is how we are chosen. So thank you all. I will see you tomorrow for Ancestral Veneration Saturday. For those that sow the seed, to include the offering for your ancestors, you'll be included in tomorrow's honey pot ceremony. So Bella B, Saj. We got two for Saj. We got Bella B. We have some donated. I'm not going to name those because those were by donation. So those will be included in tomorrow's pot. Those that sow the seed, Saj times 2. And then we got Bella B. And then some were donated, but they will be included. And their names will be called during the ceremony. But that's for those who sow the seed throughout the week. They sent a donation to the channel other than booking your reading. That's for monetary donations, for love and support. Ashe. All right, guys. Hey, Carla. Did you get it? Sent you. Carla, I emailed you back yesterday. I emailed you back last night, Carla. I looked for a response this morning and I didn't see it. So if you send a response this morning and I'm on YouTube, I'll open it up when I get off. Yes? But I did respond yesterday to your email. When I get off here, I will check your email. Okay? I see you. I didn't forget you, beloved. If it's about today, I got you. After this, I'm going to answer your email. We'll parlay. Thank you, everybody. I'm open for bookings throughout today. Tomorrow, I only have room for bookings up until 1 p.m. from 11 to 1, because then I have something else I must do. So if you want to book a personal for today, I have 2 spots open. Email me and let me know at DivinityHouse333 if you would like to book a reading for today. Okay? I love you all. I will see you tomorrow for Ancestral Veneration. Be in the house at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. to burn offerings for our ancestors. I'll see you then. In the meantime, enjoy this beautiful day and the weekend ahead. Share with someone you love. Share it with someone you love without looking for something in return. Try that. See how that works. Ashe, ashe.